Alright, this is my Back to the Future Marty McFly jacket. So, this is going to be the belt piece. This is the corrugated draining pipe that I bought. Lowe's does not sell it anymore, and I'm not sure if Home Depot does, but I found this at a I don't know, like a smaller hardware store in my area. Now I got it. I have it set up on all these dumbbells only because I'm trying to hold it in place. Now, another guy was talking about this, and he used a pair of scissors to cut it, and I've tried scissors, a little bit of it, and it was just too hard. So what I did was I took a piece of chalk from my kids and cut it so I get a nice thin angle like a pencil. I took my grinder with a cutting disc and of course a straight edge and tape measure, one that can bend around easy. So what I did was I just marked it. I went 2.5 inches and I put a little mark on it indicating. I went all the way down, maybe about every so here, and then another one here. And I took my straight edge, lined it up with all the marks. Of course, you need a flat side, that way whenever you do run it, just run it along the side of the straight edge, and you make these nice chalk marks. I recommend chalk because if you use marker and you cut it on the outside of the marker is going to show up on your corrugated steel, and of course you don't want that for your finished product. I just got done cutting this section for the belt piece. I've already cut another one out of this whole section. That's why this gap is pretty wide. Of course I'm making 2 jackets at once to sell them on eBay. So yeah, this is how I made the belt piece, and I'm going to cut the cufflinks the same style. Use the grinder. Of course, most of y'all aren't going to have a grinder laying around, but if you do, I recommend getting a cutting disc, and it's a lot easier, I promise you. If not, razor blade maybe, but your lines are going to come out a little crooked. Maybe a really good pair of shearing scissors, that might get it, but it's going to take a little bit more time. So while I'm at it, of course this is a continuation of my product before. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can zoom. Alright, so these are my pieces. I have them taped down. Of course, the way I taped them, and I just painted them today, I taped a really thin edge around and made sure the corners of these, that way when I do glue them to the other plastic piece, they will stick together. So of course I have double sets of everything, so these are going to be the 4 for one jacket, and then the 2 buckle pieces, the 4 for the other jacket, and the 2 buckle pieces, and these are the top of them that go on. Now I used a flat spray paint, not a glossy one. I think it'll match the belt a lot better, and I did watch the movie a little bit more, and I noticed that his is not glossy like most of the others I've seen. So I've sprayed these. I am definitely going to wait at least 3 days before I take them off, and I might do another coat, but I recommend waiting at least 3 or more days because you don't want this paint to peel. And I did test it on a piece before, and I let it sit for about 2 days and tried scratching it, and it scratched right off. So I waited on another piece. I waited about a week, and it did not scratch off. So anyway, there you have it, and I will put together the rest of the video as I'm making it. Thank you.